Hello students, today we will start our new topic and we will study today about maps. So let's start our new topic. Before starting the study about maps, we will have to know about the directions, which is very important because without knowing the direction, we are unable to study about maps. So let's see and start our topic, direction. We all know that direction are of four types. Yes, it's very easy, and from the early classes also you have studied that directions are of four types. What are they? East, west, north and south. These are the four main directions. These directions are also known as cardinal directions. Yes, these four directions, east, west, north and south, are known as cardinal directions. Here I have made a diagram to make you more understood. Please go through this. See, we all know that sun rises from east and sets on west. Sun rises from east and sets on west. And east is always towards right side. Yes, east is always towards the right side, and on the left side it is west. Okay, so the sun is rising from which direction? It is east. We all know that the sun is rising from the east direction. If you are facing towards the sun in the morning, if you are facing towards the direction of the sun in the morning, then in which direction you are facing? You are facing on the east direction, and just behind you is west direction. Then we can easily know that our left side is north direction and our right side is south direction. When you are facing towards the sun, your left side is north direction and your right side is south direction. So it is very easy to learn. Rising sun is on the east direction and sun sets on the west direction. And towards facing the sun, when your hand is towards the left side, it is called north, and towards the right side, it is south. Now we will know few more directions which are substitute to these directions, supporting these directions. What are they? In between north and east, the direction is called northeast. In between south and east, the direction is called southeast. In between south and west, the direction is called southwest. And in between north and west, it is called northwest. So we have learned four more directions other than east, west, north and south. What are they? One is northeast, the direction in between north and east. Another one is southeast, the direction between east and south. Another one is southwest, the direction between south and west. And last one is northwest, the direction between north and west directions. So today we have learned about 8 directions. Okay, and the 4 main directions are called cardinal directions. They are east, west, north and south. Now to check the direction, we have an instrument. To check the direction, we have an instrument. It is called compass. You have seen it. It is just like this small direction part, and it has one angle which is movable, making the angle base a 0 degree north. It is having total 360 degree. Our earth is round in shape. Okay, our globe earth is round in shape. It is spherical, same as its compass is also round in shape, and it's having maximum 360 degree. So the instrument used to check the direction is known as compass, and it has 360 degree, and it is used to check the directions. Direction can be measured by right angle. You have studied in your earlier mathematics classes about angles. What is right angle? Right angle means any angle which is having 90 degree. Yes, taking a baseline from 0 degree, angle is actually 90 degree. When you measure it in from protractor, that angle is called right angle. So like that, the direction can be measured by right angle. Taking which direction as the base? Taking north as the base. Always we have to take the north direction as the base, and from north direction we have to measure the angle. So all angles are measured in clockwise. Another most important thing is all the angles are measured in clockwise direction. The angles are not measured, never measured in anti-clockwise direction. Okay. These are some of the important topics and points about directions what we have learned. Now our main topic is maps. So now we will start studying about maps. We all have seen maps. You have drawn also. Some of you have drawn in your previous classes about maps. It is very interesting to learn about maps. First of all, we will know what is map. Map is a small, you can say it is a small diagram which shows a particular area or which shows a particular place, location, details in brief. Okay. So the map means a person who is studying a map is called cartography. Study of map is called cartography. Okay. कार्टोग्राफी कहा जाता है. जो मैप की पढ़ाई करते हैं, मैप के बारे में पढ़ते हैं, उस पढ़ाई को कार्टोग्राफी कहा जाता है. Study of map is called cartography, and a person who is studying about mapping and all is called cartographer. Is called cartographer. Study of map is called cartography, and a person who is studying about maps is called cartographer. Okay. Maps are here. Now we will study about types of maps. There are maps are of so many types, but all the maps are classified in 3 broad categories. Okay, all the maps are broadly classified in 3 main categories. What are they? One is physical map, another one is political, and third one is thematic map. First one is physical, second one is political, and third one is thematic. So what is the difference? We will learn now about maps. Physical map. Physical map से क्या समझ में आता है हमें? Physical map means those maps which are having the natural features in it, which are physically existing. For example, mountains, rivers, hilly areas, okay, valleys. These are all physical properties which are natural, provided by nature. So all those types of maps are coming under physical map. Second one is political map. Political map. A political map shows a difference from one country or one area, one state to another through this geographical outlines. Means through this geographical outlines, the political area of a particular country or political area of a particular state in the earth is being shown. This is called political map. Third one is thematic map. What is thematic map? Thematic map denotes a specific topic. थीमेटिक मैप से आप जानेंगे एक पर्टिकुलर स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक के बारे में. किस तरह से इस मैप में आपको दर्शाया जाता है कि टेम्परेचर कितना है, व्हाट इज द टेम्परेचर ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर एरिया. उस मैप में कहां पर कितना टेम्परेचर है, कितना रेनफॉल होता है ना, वर्षा कितनी होती है साल भर में, फॉरेस्ट एरिया कितना है ना. तो पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक के बारे में जब हम स्टडी करेंगे लाइक रेनफॉल, फॉरेस्ट, टेम्परेचर, है ना, तो वो सारी चीज जो है वो हम किसमें पढ़ते हैं? थीमेटिक टाइप्स ऑफ मैप्स के बारे में. मींस ए स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक. So what we have discussed till now, how many types of maps are there? There are 3 types of maps. What are they? Physical map, political map and thematic map. मैप में एक मैप पढ़ना और मैप देखना बहुत ही इजी है. अब देखिए किस तरह से देखेंगे. मैप, whenever you are facing towards a map, whenever you are facing towards a map, आप जब भी किसी मैप को देखेंगे तो हमेशा याद रखिएगा मैप में सबसे ऊपर की तरफ कौन सा डायरेक्शन होगा, नॉर्थ। व्हेनेवर यू आर फेसिंग टुवर्ड्स अ मैप, द फ्रंट अपर साइड इज नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन। मतलब कोई भी मैप में आप ऊपर की तरफ देखेंगे तो उस मैप का वो कौन सा डायरेक्शन होगा, नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन। एंड डाउन बॉटम साइड इज ऑलवेज साउथ, बॉटम साइड इज ऑलवेज साउथ। राइट साइड में आपका जो होगा वो ईस्ट डायरेक्शन होगा और लेफ्ट साइड में आपका वेस्ट डायरेक्शन होगा। हम आगे डिस्कस कर चुके हैं डायरेक्शंस के बारे में, ये रिपीट कर रहा हूं मैं। Whenever you are facing towards a map, the upper side is the north direction, the bottom side is south, the right side is east and the left side is west. और भी चार डायरेक्शंस के बारे में आपको मैं बता चुका हूं, नॉर्थ ईस्ट, साउथ ईस्ट, नॉर्थ वेस्ट और साउथ वेस्ट, जो कि अंडरस्टूड है। आफ्टर रीडिंग ए मैप, आप मैप को आप देखना आप समझ चुके हैं कि किस तरह से किधर डायरेक्शन है। आफ्टर रीडिंग ए मैप, प्लेसिंग डायरेक्शन इज नोन एज ओरिएंटेशन। आप डायरेक्शन को प्लेस करते हैं जो मैप में, उसे कहते हैं ओरिएंटेशन। व्हाट इट इज कॉल्ड, ओरिएंटेशन। रीडिंग अ मैप आफ्टर प्लेसिंग इट्स डायरेक्शंस इज नोन एज ओरिएंटेशन। ओके, अब मैप एक छोटा सा नक्शा होता है। इट इज अ स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ अ बिग एरिया व्हिच इज कमिंग अंडर अ स्मॉल पीस ऑफ पेपर। तो इसको हम मेजर भी करते होंगे किसी चीज से। So from what we are measuring that particular map? We are measuring that particular map from the scale. From what? From a scale. So measuring distance by scale is also differ from map to map, है ना। हमारे पास अब स्केल यूज करते हैं, सभी स्केल देखे हैं। स्केल इज 15 सेंटीमीटर और 30 सेंटीमीटर, इट मींस इट हैज अ लिमिट। ओके, सो अब मैप तो बड़े एरिया का होता है, अर्थ के किसी बड़े कंट्री का या किसी एक स्टेट का, तो उसके लिए हमारा जो स्केल होता है वो स्केल अलग होता है। कैसे अलग होता है आइए जानेंगे। दैट स्केल मेजरिंग द डिस्टेंस इज डिवाइडेड इन 3 टाइप्स। इन हाउ मेनी टाइप्स? 3 टाइप्स। हमारे लिए मैपिंग का स्केल जो होता है वो 3 प्रकार का होता है। कौन कौन सा? पहला है वर्ड स्टेटमेंट। फर्स्ट वन इज वर्ड स्टेटमेंट। Second one is symbol statement, and third one is representative fraction. नाम से याद रखेंगे, पहला होता है word statement, second it is symbol statement, and third one is representative fraction. Word statement में क्या होता है, उस मैप में पर्टिकुलर वर्ड्स में लिखा होता है नीचे that the map scale denotes this much and this much. 1 centimeter equal to 1 लाख किलोमीटर। अगर उस मैप में ऐसा लिखा हुआ है 1 सेंटीमीटर इक्वल टू 1 लाख किलोमीटर, तो हम उस मैप में एक जगह से दूसरे जगह का जो डिस्टेंस है अगर उस सेंटीमीटर में नापते हैं मैप में, तो वो किसके इक्वल होगा? वो 1 लाख किलोमीटर के इक्वल होगा, क्योंकि वहां पर रेशियो दिया हुआ होता है। दैट इज कॉल्ड वर्ड स्टेटमेंट स्केल। दैट इज कॉल्ड वर्ड स्टेटमेंट स्केल। दूसरा है सिंबल स्टेटमेंट। सिंबल स्टेटमेंट स्केल कैसा होता है? सिंबल होता है, उसमें स्क्वायर होगा, ट्रायंगल होगा, रेक्टेंगल होगा, लाइनिंग बॉर्डर्स होंगे। इस तरह से पर्टिकुलर मैप्स में सिंबल्स होते हैं। तो हम उस मैप का स्केलिंग किससे कर सकते हैं? सिंबल्स से कर सकते हैं। और दूसरा है रिप्रेजेंटेटिव फ्रैक्शन। रिप्रेजेंटेटिव फ्रैक्शन इज जस्ट लाइक वर्ड स्टेटमेंट बट इट इज रिटन इन नंबर्स, नॉट इन alphabets, but it is written in figures, that is in numbers or digits. That is called representative fraction. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 lakh kilometer. It is written in numbers. So these are the 3 types of scale which we have studied for measuring the distance in the map. What are they? One is word statement, second one is symbol, and third one is representative fractions. Okay? So this much is important in this topic, that is for maps including directions. So I hope that you all have understood this properly and make notes from this point wise, and if any doubts, any queries you are having, you can ask me. Thank you for watching this video, and please like, share and subscribe for more videos so that I can make more videos for your knowledge. Thank you.